flame rise high. Top 4 list where legends never die. Video games, movies, sports on the line. Your favorites carved in stone divine. It's all about your top 4, nothing more. Rushmore Show kicking down the door. Ranking the icons, the greats we adore. It's all about your top 4, nothing more.
This is the Rushmore Show, where it's all about your top 4 and nothing more. Andy, it's the last week of video games. We're moving to music next week. We have a great show lined up. We've got a lot of guests tonight, so we can't hang out in this intro too long, but let's just tell everybody hello. Andy, say hello to, let's see, KC449. What's up, man? Welcome in. Stream Elements and Botrix, y'all are in here. Saturn Steve in here. Scuba Steve's in. Double Mint Games, I wonder who those guys are. Retro Pandemic, wonder who those guys are. Let's see. Random Access, welcome in, welcome in. My buddy, my childhood friend, Kevin is in the house. He was on a couple weeks ago. Owazrum is back around. And, of course, Resident Evil Bryce is here. We love Bryce. Let's get this thing going, man. So, Andy, we are in the last week of video games, and we couldn't finish off with a better episode. We have a lot of guests on tonight, 2 groups of 2. But we've got a convention this week, Andy. And look, Isaac's in the house. Finn the Collector is in the house. Finn's going to be on the show in a few weeks. Religious Fanboy, you're going to be in the show in a few weeks. Isaac's going to be in the show in a few weeks. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Hey, maybe we could break the record. The record is 41, by the way.
42.
15. 42. 42. 42. Y'all will never beat me. Yeah, actually, Steve and Marcella was the record with 42. They did it. So
and I ate 37-year-old gum.
And he ate a 37.
I don't have any old gum to eat tonight, so Kirk's going to have to find something to do if we break the record.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll figure that out. But let's get this thing going. Andy, Feral Inferno. It's been a minute.
What's happening?
Yes. Yes is to the title of the stream. Feral, we miss you, man. Thanks for coming in. And again, the offer is out there. We'd love to have you on the show. I know the last time we missed it. So anyway, let's get the show on the road, Andy. We're gonna have a long night if we don't. Let's do this thing. Top 4. Are you ready? You got the video ready? Oh, Jessica, where you been? I'll see you this weekend, Jessica. Maybe.
Jessica, you going to be at the RetroCon?
RetroCon. Farrago Fox, welcome in. Jumped from YouTube because comments weren't working. Hey, so with that being said, we are close to affiliate with Twitch. If you guys have a Twitch, go over there and watch. That would be amazing. That would be really amazing. It's the same show, but that's awesome. So, Andy, top 4. You ready? Let's do this thing. Top 4 Super Nintendo games of all time. Let's get it. All right. Somebody reminded me to grab my games, and I forgot. So, with that being said, I've got my games, some of them. And we're going top 4 Super Nintendo games. Andy, Super Nintendo is on my Rushmore of consoles. We already did that one.
Absolutely.
It's one of my top 4 favorites. I'm glad our guest tonight chose this one. And since they chose it, let's get them out here and get this thing started.
It's hard for me to believe that we haven't done this yet.
Welcome to the show first. They're going to go first. They're going to be Retro Pandemic. Our guys, Eric and Jared. I'll tell a little story about how I met them, and let's get them out here first. Retro Pandemic, Eric and Jared.
Wow.
Well, Jared and Mario is here.
My bad, guys. Do I look like the doll?
Hey, so
Jared, you kind of do. Look at that.
Yeah,
the ugly Italian Mario doll.
Kevin says, finally a topic where I don't have to hear about Nintendo 64. Well, you missed it. In the pregame, Andy was like, I thought we were doing 64. We've already done that show. We're not talking about it.
Rules have never stopped me from talking about the N64.
With that being said, let's get our other guys out here. Let's welcome to the show our new friends, Tom and Chris, Double Mint Games. Welcome to the show.
What is
Andy, you're probably going to want to put them in order the way that it goes so we can keep that thing rolling. But,
all right, guys, buckle up. I'm moving you around, okay? So
don't get busy. Here you go. So Eric's first, Jared's second, Tom's third, Chris is bringing in the rear. So
there we go.
Let's chat about you guys a little bit. Since you're going first, I'll let Double Mint introduce themselves so that you guys can just go into the show. Double Mint, Tom and Chris, welcome. I met you guys at the convention this Retro Fest finally, but we've seen your content online. Honestly, the connection between both of y'all is the same person. So our guy, now he's Keith Courage, but Bacon Preacher was one of our very first video game content creators kind of in this community. We met him at actually this convention, and he was at that time, he was a vendor, and he jumped on, and he was one of our first guys, and we were following his content for a while, and met Retro Pandemic kind of doing a live, but we kind of were following you guys because I know he was helping you guys on the editing side and all that, and we're like, oh, let's go follow these guys and find them, and then reached out, talked on the IG, and you guys were awesome and said, yeah, we'll join you. Amazing. So with that being said, while I've got some wrenches I'm going to throw out because we got a lot of chat going on, and we always give our amazing, we call them the Summit Squad. Matter of fact, Andy, let's drop that real quick. We got a lot of new people in the Summit Squad. Well, actually, guys, the Summit Squad is just our friends. And when you guys come on, you get an opportunity to kind of take this journey with us and go up the mountain. And so before you head out, make sure you hit the like and drop your top 4 of whatever we're talking about whenever you show up. Today it's Super Nintendo, so don't leave without putting your 4 favorite Super Nintendo in the chat. Like I said in the early, 41 is the record. Or 42. I keep saying 41 because it was up so long. Steve and Marcelo broke it, and Andy jokingly he had a piece of Garbage Pail Kid gum. Was it Garbage Pail Kids? What was it, Andy?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? He said, if we break the record, I'm going to chew it. And like 5 minutes later, we broke it. So that was awesome. So
sunset, right?
With that being said, Tom, Chris, tell everybody. I've talked too much. I got to throw some things out. Tell everybody about Double Mint Games. What's this amazing adventure you guys have been going on, and why, and where can people find you? What's your next thing you got going on? Share all that about your content.
I can start. So Chris and I both met Facebook. I actually traded him a bunch of junk for some games that I was going to sell on Amazon, and I think he was selling on eBay at the time. So we just kind of started sort of working together and trading more, and then we became friends, and then we bought out a flea market booth and started Double Mint Games. So that's sort of the really short version of it. I don't know, Chris, if you have anything else to add to it.
Yeah, and it's growing like crazy from there. And now we just got our first warehouse. These arcade cabinets behind us actually belong to our all mutual friend, Travis Woodman. He's letting us borrow them just as some decor. But we've been growing like crazy. We buy games, we sell games, we collect games. So our website's doublemint.games. If you got any games you want to sell, we pay pretty well on most games. And then, we have RJC Media who runs all of our whatnot shows. But yeah, man, big shout out to Keith. Keith's the way we met all you guys. So and honestly, Keith's the way we got started. Keith is part of our big trajectory of growth. So huge shout out to that guy. Glad to know he's doing a lot better now. That's actually how we met Eric and Jared too. Just really crazy small world, all kind of connected through Keith.
Nice.
Man,
yes,
I love that so much. Keith is our guy, man. Because we're both pastors. We're like, man, a guy who does content, and actually in the title is preacher at that time. And we've got to meet this guy. So we went over and met him. He was so cool. We did a little short with him at the first convention. Us as newbies, not really knowing what the heck we're even at the convention for. And then it kind of just went from there. He said, yeah, I'll come for a show. We did RPGs, I think, first, Andy. And Andy hates RPGs. Just throwing that out there. Andy's not going to have any of the amazing Super Nintendo RPGs on his chat. But he did find some ones doing that with Keith. So, yeah, we love Keith. We prayed for him several times over the course of the last few weeks and months. And just a really good dude. Actually, I won that Wii from him right there on his live stream one night. So, yeah. Andy, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I don't remember what I was going to say. Oh, my top RPGs. Yeah, I mean, I definitely found them. It was Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon.
All Pokemon. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for sharing about Double Mint. And yeah, guys, these guys are just everywhere. I've seen them at the last few conventions. Finally got a chance to actually meet them. And you guys are kind of blowing up a little bit. And I love it. You guys are really awesome for the community. But let's talk retro gaming pandemic. Same guy, Keith, had a live stream. And Jared showed up. I remember in that live stream, I think the week before, the week after, I don't remember Jared, but I think My Retro Life was on like either a week or two beforehand. I was like, man, Keith, you guys are doing really cool over here on this. You're doing really awesome on this live thing. And he encouraged us to go live. So we started going live, one of those reasons. And we saw you, Jared, you gave your testimony, and we really were just like blown away because we have similar testimonies, like overcoming addictions and all of that stuff, and then kind of being sold out for Jesus. And so we were like, man, we got to have Jared on, and I'm glad the stars aligned tonight to have you. And then also bringing Eric on. And I remember I reached out to you, Jared, and Eric messaged me from Cup of Retro. He's like, hey, Jared doesn't look at this very much. I'll help get it. So we kind of became friends a little bit in the chat. Thank you guys for showing up. Tell our friends about the retro gaming pandemic, however much you want to share about that and how that came about. And
Cool.
Yeah.
Go for it, Ed.
Jared, you want me to go? So, Jared and I, we first met in the womb. So Jared took up space and gave a crooked toe. And about like 30 years later of just trying to connect and bond, we finally decided to start the YouTube channel, Retro Gaming Pandemic. Jared, do you want to tell them about like the name, how that all formed?
Yeah, so I guess our YouTube name is kind of outdated now, but at the time we started the channel during the pandemic, and kind of the thought process was as you know, pandemic is a hot SEO word as far as marketing is concerned, we could kind of capitalize on that. But also at the time, reselling was kind of blowing up, as you guys know, and retro gaming was really kind of taking over globally again as far as popularity too, and almost spreading similar to like a pandemic. So we started the channel Retro Gaming Pandemic. We went to Southeast Game Exchange, so shout out to Austin, in 2021, specifically just to meet Riff and Gabo and everybody from Pixel Game Squad. And through that, we became friends with them. And Riff really encouraged us to start our own channel. So that's when I started, editing, and Eric and I started putting videos together. And, the last 5 years have kind of been history from then.
Yeah.
Dude, that is so cool. Just a couple more shout outs. General Kenobi, welcome in. Can't wait to have you on again. He always comes on for a Star Wars show or two. We got some really good games being dropped in the chat. I'm seeing a bunch of people kind of throwing onesies and twosies out here, but I saw one where, here it is. Isaac dropped his top 4. Isaac is a really big fan of the channel. He's been around for a while. Stunt Race FX, Super Buster Brothers, Porky Pigs, Haunted Holiday, DKC2, which is the best DK of the SNES all time. Well, those are some hot takes. Some of them aren't so hot. But yeah, man. Oh wait, I missed this. Who's this? Oh no, I didn't. Sorry. But welcome in, John. Welcome in, KC. Welcome in. As you guys come in, oh, another friend. No, I didn't. There you go. Welcome in. And Bryce, you're back, dude. Hey, Andy. Bryce is here. Let's play Bryce's video tonight. Jared, welcome in. Thank you guys for all being here. Let's get this show going. So this is what we do, guys. We just kind of climb a mountain, kind of go through. We call it nostalgia therapy. It's Andy and I's way to stay connected since I moved to Atlanta to be a missionary, doing homeless and sex trafficking in the city. Andy kind of shortly after that took over a church youth group that I left, and we've stayed connected through this by going through all this nostalgia, and it's just been a blast. But what we found is that everybody's nostalgia is different. Everybody has a different kind of top four, depending on how old you are or where you're raised. I always like to use the football analogy because most people can at least understand this guy, even if you don't like football, or maybe even not like this guy, you still know this. I always kind of talk about Tom Brady. He's a polarizing guy in football. And here's the deal. If you've been around the last 20 years, you know that he's in the conversation of being the GOAT status. And if you ask Andy and I, he's not even on our mountains. He probably isn't even in our top 10. Andy, how far do you think he's down? Maybe, I don't know. He's probably like 12 for me.
Who are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
And here's the thing.
You would
we're
not put
saying
Tom
he's not a
Brady on
good
your
player.
Mount
What we're
Rushmore?
saying is your
Wow.
Rushmore.
Not my Rushmore. My Rushmore? No. he
Your
would not.
Rushmore is your favorite.
But that's
So
the point.
here's what I'm saying. We're from New Orleans. Drew Brees is our guy. Peyton Manning's our guy. Eli Manning's probably in the
I don't
list.
believe it.
Yeah, well, here you go. And unfortunately, guys, I'm a Chiefs fan. I've been a Chiefs fan since '92, and they're actually really good. So they're actually really good now. But we're also Andy's Alabama fan, so he likes a bunch of Crimson Tide. I am an LSU Tiger fan, so I'm probably going to go Joe Burrow a little bit. But here's the thing. If you're from New York, there's no way you have Tom Brady on your mountain. One, the Jets got killed every week, and or your guy Eli beat him twice. So he's not on your mountain there. So just the same here, depending on where you grew up or what you do. And nobody's saying that because it's not on the Rushmore mountain that they're not great. We're just saying they're not your great. And so that's what we're going to talk about today, why it's your great. And this is the order tonight. It's Eric, Jared, Tom, Chris, Andy, me. It will be a long show if we go too much. So what we'll do is the first one is Rosie. We'll all say our Rosie, and then we'll talk about it. How about that? And so we'll talk about all of our picks kind of going in, and then and see who's got the best. Because if we don't, we'll be here a long time. So Eric, you're up first.
All right.
We call him Rosie for Roosevelt. It's our arbitrary ranking of the presidents.
Okay.
And Rosie, number 4. Start us off hot. Super.
Okay. I'll be honest, this number 4 pick could have been higher for me, but I hate the final dungeon and its design. Like, I despise it. It is Final Fantasy VI or Final Fantasy 3 if you're going off the US releases. And so, yeah, I love this game. It would have been way higher up for me, but the final dungeon and requiring you to use characters that I never used, and they just sat in the bench
this is
the
a
entire
grind.
game.
This game is a grind.
Yeah, so Final Fantasy
Andy,
VI.
How do you feel about Final Fantasy anything?
Uh-oh.
Next.
What? So you're Chiefs fans and you hate or
No, he's not a Chiefs fan. He's not a Chiefs fan. I'm the Chiefs fan, and I love Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is one of my favorite. It is my favorite franchise.
But I am not an RPG fan.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
that's my automatic problem. That
So you hate good music?
Exactly.
It's not about the music, man. I love good music, but I hate taking turns to fight people. So that's my problem.
I'm
He
the
hasn't
same.
found the
Turn-based
right
is kind of slow for me.
action RPG that he can get into yet. He just hasn't played them. He puts a nose up to him. He doesn't like turn-based at all, so that automatically turns him off. But this is a good pick. I love this pick, and I love what you said about the dungeon. You guys, let's do this. Jared, why don't you jump in and give us yours, and then we'll talk about all of them at the end.
Cool.
Kinda
So my number 4 pick, my Roosevelt, is going to be a game I actually got last summer at Southeast Game Exchange. So if you watched our video, check it out on our channel. But it's Wild Guns. And to answer someone's question, this is from 1994. This is an OG single stitch vintage Legions of Gaia
Single
shirt.
dingle.
But anyway, so Wild Guns is going to be my 4th pick, or my number 4 pick. It's just a really cool game. I like that it's a gallery on the rail shooter, but then it incorporates kind of run and gun style, similar like Contra. I like the steampunk Old West meets sci-fi vibes as well, and it's really cool. It's a hard game to play, but it's really kind of developed kind of a cult following over the decades. So, and they did do a remake too. Plus, Natsume is a really great publishing company too. So they make a lot of good games like Harvest Moon, etc.
So my buddy Kevin here, he loves Wild Guns. When I was a kid, he was my YouTube video game channel. We'd go over to his house. He had everything, and he loves Wild Guns. A lot of people loving that pick in the chat. So yeah. Oh, John wants to know what happened to the chains.
I sold them at a pawn shop to buy a bigger chain. and they love your mustache, by the way. Mustache is kicking today. Yeah. So, I have a good group of friends that encourage me to maximize. So
we love it. Hey, this is Sean. Sean, everybody, if you haven't followed Sean's channel, it's amazing. Sean, the Real Life Perspective Show. He's been on the channel plenty times. Sean, welcome in. Drop your top 4 before you head out on Super Nintendo games, Sean. He always likes to wear 3D glasses. So, Tom, you're up. Rosie, what is your number 4 pick Super Nintendo game all time?
I'm going to go with Pocky and Rocky 1.
Man, a lot of people are talking about that in the chat. Why that one?
I remember playing it growing up, renting it a ton and playing it, and it being just incredibly hard. But I just love it's like a shooter in a way, but like like this cutesy like Japanese characters, and it just the design, the music, and like overall, it's just fun. It's just a fun play. Like I can pick it up right now and play it, and it still holds up. So. I love it.
Still holds up. Pocky and Rocky's such a great game. Good pick. A lot of people in the chat chatting about it. Pocky. Yeah, wow. Hi, Mr. P. Hey, Anna. How you doing? Here we go. A top 4 been dropped. Chrono Trigger, Super Metroid, Super Castlevania, Mega Man X2. I imagine many of those titles we mentioned tonight. Plenty times. Good picks. That is great picks. What's up, Agent Smith? Didn't see you come in. Welcome in. I think the fact that your neon sign is real and not LED is dope AF. It is real. I mean, mine is. But yeah, that was a gift from my wife for Christmas not long back. So, all right, Chris, drop your number 4, Rosie.
All right, my Rosie. It is TMNT 4, Turtles in Time. So this one goes back to childhood for me. I didn't have a Super Nintendo. I'd go over to a buddy's house. We play it. I just love the run and beat 'em up style. It's a game that, like Tom said, he can pick up his Rosie and play today. I could pick this one up and play it today. I think it's on the Cowabunga collection, actually. But nothing beats that Super Nintendo, TMNT 4 experience.
I love this pick. I do want to know this. Every time we mention TMNT on this show, we do agree that it is the greatest personality test out there, better than
go ahead.
Anything. Who is your go-to turtle? It says a lot about you.
Rafi.
Okay. All right. So stay away from Chris. Okay.
Stay away from Chris.
What about everybody else?
So we already got them. Everybody's going to do their turtle.
So my favorite turtle is Michelangelo, for sure.
Michelangelo.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that, Michelangelo, man.
Yeah.
He's the party dude. Come on.
All right. So we've got 3 Michelangelos, I think, and we got one Raph. What's the other one?
Eric,
Donatello, baby, the best
Yes!
one, the smartest
There's
one.
the
Donnie,
best.
baby.
You said the
I
Two
smart
for
one.
Donatello. Leonardo don't get any love. I'm a
You're the
Donatello
second
guy.
person ever.
Yeah,
to mention
Donatello.
that. The other one is Kirk.
Mhm.
The only other person
It's
I've
the
ever
second
said that
person ever.
Donatello was the go-to.
Did we just become friends? So yeah, Donatello. He's the nerd. He's got the best weapon in the games. He is
Yes.
the tech guy, and he's the most underrated out of
But
everybody.
Michelangelo can fly with his nunchucks and eat pizza and party.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
All right,
Hey, Chris, Turtles in Time was one of my games on my list too. So you took it as your
Okay.
Rosie, but
Spicy.
I completely agree. It's kind of the epicenter of like Turtle Mania. But having said that, Hyperstone Heist I think is a better game, and that's a
hey,
Genesis
look who's
exclusive.
in here. Austin,
So-
welcome in. Number 1, Sunset Riders. 2, Tetris Dr. Mario. 3, TMNT. 4, and 4, Jurassic. He loves some Jurassic Park. You mentioned that
Wow.
last week.
Good one.
People sleep on Jurassic Park. That's a
Yeah,
good one.
and Steve says Donatello to play with. Otherwise, Mikey's my favorite for comedy, obviously, but he's not my favorite character. So, Andy, who is your Rosie? And then I'll say mine, and we'll kind of chat about it.
Okay. Just briefly, I'll mention this. Criteria was if I have this Super Nintendo right now, here's the 4 games that I'm happy.
I like it.
I'm content with these 4, right? The other ones are going to be Lanyap Extra. It's all good. There's way more than 4 great games for this console. I think we can all agree. But if I only had these 4, then I would be happy. I'd be content. So that said, I'm going to come in really hot with my Rosie, and I'm going to go with Street Fighter 2. We talk about it almost every possible week that we can when we talk video games. One of the greatest games, fighting games of all time. Characters, just everything about it. But there's something about that number 2 that was the best one for me. I loved playing. You can get the turbos, you can get all those different ones too. But I mean, just any of those, I guess, versions of it. But just those characters in general. That game, the music in that one. Unfortunately for Andy, MK is better. Okay, but that's your Rushmore. I'm going to go with Street Fighter 2. Listen, and I always would pick. I loved fighting with Vega for whatever random reason. I think the claw made me think of Wolverine from X-Men, so that's just kind of what I thought of it as. But of course, Blanca is a great one. Dalzim, if you wanted to be cheap about it, but Fei Long, don't sleep on him. He was a great character. So anyway, I'm going Street Fighter 2 for my Rosie.
That's a staple of early systems those days.
I think, Kirk, that you're gonna all of my 4. I don't think there's gonna be there's no guessing.
I know a group of them, and you probably know. Well, you probably don't. I don't know. You probably won't be surprised when I say mine either. But that's definitely it. So let me jump into mine, and we'll chat about all these. Let's just do that. And a lot of people in the chat. Hey, look, we're not trying to ignore you. Guys are going really quick. Owazram says Vega was so fun. Stabby. Oh, by the way, Owazram, go back and watch last week. We actually asked Austin how to say SEGE. You're not gonna like it, but just anyways. Hey, Kevin's in the chat talking about his. So I'll talk mine. So top 4, Andy, I love what you said. If we started a collection, I just bought my first Super Nintendo. What are the first 4 games I wanted? And I'll say that this is one of the hardest lists to make. We always have a hard list to make when you don't know very much, and then you have a hard list to make because you know too much. And I keep trying to knock a game off or on. Number 4 has been hard, and I'm even still kind of like putting things in order. But I really think I have to come out the gate with. I gotta go Final Fantasy 3. I gotta agree with Eric. Final Fantasy 3. It's one of the best Final Fantasies of all time. It's the highest Final Fantasy on my list today. There's a bunch that I could have picked, but you kind of mentioned it with the last level, Eric. But I love this game. It's highly rated. A lot of people put it as their number one Final Fantasy altogether. So great bosses, great enemies. The music's fantastic, and I just love this. I love the series. So I'm going with Final Fantasy 3. Let's chat about it. So we had 2 Final Fantasy 3s. We had we had Andy with Super Street. No, which one did you go with? Turbo, regular? You just went with Street Fighter.
Street Fighter 2.
Rocky and Rocky, Ninja Turtles, and I missed one. It's going to be hard to keep track. Oh, Jared, what was yours?
As far
Wild
as
Guns.
Wild Guns.
Wild Guns, which is fantastic. So out of all those games, man, I would pick any of these for a starter. Like, I mean, if I had to, all of these games work for a great starter. And many of those were my honorable mentions. Does anybody, aside from Andy not liking Final Fantasy, does any of y'all not like any of these picks?
I think Pocky and Rocky's a great pick. That was, and obviously Turtles in Time was one of my picks too. So
Yeah.
good job, Doublemint.
I'll be honest. Oh, go for it, bro.
No, I was just gonna say Final Fantasy 3. Like I played that so much growing up. It's definitely a staple. It and we'll talk about that. But you can't go wrong. The story is incredible.
The
But yeah,
story is phenomenal.
yeah.
I'm not a Street Fighter guy.
This is where it's at right here.
You all have already gone wrong with it.
1-0. It's 1-0.
No, Andy, you lost me on Street Fighter. I'm not a big Street Fighter fan. So when we were kids growing up and we went to the pool and played in the arcade, it was Mortal Kombat. That was the game we all played. So
Steve, no one asked you, bro.
Steve wants to know about Hyperstone.
Jared, 10-second pitch. You made a comment, or Jared already forgot. Jared, you said Hyperstone Heist was better than Turtles in Time.
Love you, random access. Go charge your iPad. I care for you deeply.
Thanks for coming in.
That's good stuff.
He
That's
says,
good stuff.
I know it's trash compared. He doesn't have any response.
Okay.
But and laughing. So anyways, these are good picks. Rosie, I believe we could build a couple great lists here. And I've seen a lot of them in the chat. So this is really, really good. So Eric, why don't you start us off? This is my favorite name of all of them. We call him TJ Jazzy Jeff. It's Thomas Jefferson. And yeah, so Thomas Jefferson's TJ Jazzy Jeff. He's our number 3 tonight. What's the third best game on the Super Nintendo of all time?
So my Jazzy Jeff is going to be Super Mario RPG. You probably
Good
can
night.
sense the direction I'm
Stream.
You can probably see where I'm going with this list here. But to me, I love that game so much because I think it breathed life into the world of Mario. Like, it just expanded the universe. It gave it story that we've never seen before. And yeah, and it's not Street Fighter. So Super Mario RPG.
Isaac's on point. Andy is fuming. No! Great answer,
In
Eric.
no sentence should it ever be said that an RPG breathed life into the greatest video game character of all time.
They needed Square Enix, bro. They needed Squaresoft to come in there.
I love this pick. It's an honorable mention for me tonight. Not because it's terrible. It's just this library to me is one of the greatest libraries compared to any library. So
It's like the 90th best Mario game.
Ooh.
the 90th best Mario game is RPG.
I don't even know if they have. They probably. I don't know. Anyway,
Bryce says, "Hey Andy, Bryce is praying for you, dude. I hope Andy finds food." Praying for you.
yeah.
So, Jared, RPG, where are you going to go with TJ Jazzy?
Yeah, so I'm definitely not going to go RPG route. Though on my list I do have one RPG, but we'll save that till the end.
You can have
But
one.
my third pick is going to be Donkey Kong Country, the first one. I just think it was,
Hey, now you're making friends.
and I'm sure I took somebody's pick, but I feel like the graphics for a 16-bit console was pretty incredible for the time, and though it's still, a game you can appreciate today. Especially, I just picked up a finish on at Rocket City, and I've been playing my Super Nintendo on it, and that was the first game I put on it just to see what the picture looked like. It looked so good. And then obviously the music's incredible too. The levels are so creative. So my pick's Donkey Kong Country all day.
I love this pick, and you've saved the show, so thank you.
Good.
Hey, so Andy, Donkey Kong is probably his favorite franchise of all time, or at least one of them. And Andy, this is what I was sharing earlier. I said, did you see the music on Instagram? So here's a fun fact, guys.
Yes, I did.
If you see our post, and the guys in the chat probably already know because I say it almost every week, I usually put something that I know is not going to be in my top 4 that probably is going to be in somebody else's, especially Andy's top 4. And so we had to do some ambiance today for the Instagram post. Because Donkey Kong Country, why not? It's an honorable mention for my great game, fantastic game. I mean, fantastic franchise, stand the test of time. Everybody was so excited for this new one to come out, and that's because of what they've done so far. So good pick.
Yeah,
Andy loves it. You saved the show.
I would just say your mustache isn't the only great thing tonight. Your choice is
so far I'm going steady. Yeah.
See, this is how it is. So me and Eric are gonna vibe. Jared and Andy are gonna vibe. Chris and Tom are gonna be right there in the middle, like sorting us out because we've kind of matched with some similar picks. Tom, what's TJ for you?
I gotta go with Super Mario World, Super Mario Bros. 4. Some people,
You have to do
and
that.
then
You have to do that.
it's just at the time when it came out, it completely the graphically totally blew me away. I remember being like 6 or 7 and just like wanting to sneak away and just play this game. The music was insane. The level design was insane. Everything about it was perfect. And yeah, it's just one of my favorite games of all time. So
Comment of the night. We need to pin this one. Andrew reminds me of one of Job's friends. So
I'm happy. I'm happy.
This is a staple of the SNES, man. Super Nintendo, Super Mario World. Kevin's in the chat. If he's still here, he'll tell you he thinks it's the greatest platformer of all time. He loves it, and that's a pretty bold statement. Owazram likes the pick. 2 of my 4 off the board. Yeah.
There you go.
Super Mario World is a fantastic pick. I knew it was going to be mentioned tonight.
I love watching the speed runs, but like the modded levels of Super Mario World that are like that give you anxiety to watch people play. You've seen those videos? How in the world are they doing this? Yeah, this is a great pick.
I knew he'd say it. Look, that's because it is, and I won't hear anything else. So, the Kaizo stuff. That's can y'all do that? Are any of y'all good at that?
Speed runs?
Anxiety levels?
No.
Dude, that's impossible. I don't even understand it. Isaac, shush. So, anyways.
You know what our number 2 is called, right? I mean, just, it's happening. Isaac's been here.
I don't know that I did that, but I should. I don't know that I did
that. You still have time.
We still got time. Still got time. So there's a running joke. There's a running joke, guys. Our second, which is Abraham Lincoln, we call him Link. And so whenever we're doing video games, it's a great softball pitch to throw a Zelda game in there. That's what it's talking about. So
there happens to be a pretty good one for the SNES. So
yeah, there's a pretty good one. There is a pretty good one. Let's see who's up. Chris is up.
Chris, what you got for your TJ Jazzy GIF?
My TJ, was going to be yours.
No, you can give me pause.
Jared, so we
Just a
swapped
reminder.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that to an honorable mention.
Okay,
and what
cool.
we'll do is we will go to one that I was kind of trying to figure out if I could put in there. It's Mega Man X2.
It's somebody
nice.
mentioned it. I knew it.
Just another super fun, just run and gun. That's kind of my style. I like moving forward fast. You know, that's Super Mario World or anything else that you can just move through levels fast and blow things up or fight things and stuff like that. So Mega Man X2 is another just solid title on Super Nintendo for me personally.
Absolutely.
Great pick. Great
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Totally good. Mega Man is probably on my Rushmore of franchises. And
I think you put him up there, or like video game character, something we did.
yeah, we did video game characters one time. I love Mega Man. I'm very partial to the Nintendo, the regular Nintendo ones, but I do love X. This is on my honorable mention tonight. Not because it's a bad game. It's a fantastic game. I love that. Hey, Mecha Atako, welcome in. He's actually on in 2 weeks. Next week, by the way, guys, we are off because my daughter is getting married.
Let's go, man.
Down there doing that. And then the week after, Mecha Otaku with David Bryant from Augusta Gaming Expo will be on. And we're talking alternative music, favorite alternative music bands of all time.
Ooh,
so
nice.
that's going to be in 2
That's
weeks.
a good one.
That's
2
cool.
weeks,
Dave's good
2
people,
weeks.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love this game. Platformers are awesome. I like where you're going. Andy, throwing a dart. Let's see where we're at.
Yeah. This is just fantastic game. I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm going, he's on fire. NBA Jam is one of the greatest games of all time. Every time I'm playing as a youth pastor, all these like 14-year-olds want to 1v1 me in basketball, and they're like 3 feet shorter than I am, so it's easy. But anyway, I always am throwing out, is it the shoes? I'm doing that kind of stuff out there. But I love NBA Jam. We talked about it when we did Easter eggs a couple weeks back. You know, the presidents, the big head mode, all that kind of stuff. But Indiana Pacers, Reggie Miller on NBA Jam for the Super Nintendo is a locked-in bucket. So I'm going NBA Jam. Keep letting you down, Retro Painted. Well, listen, we're going to keep going back and forth with who's letting who down. So
I like
NBA
this
Jam,
comment, Andy. Look at this comment.
All right.
Well, there are stats.
Isaac.
There are stats for the players, so I guess, but you don't really boost their stats or do anything.
Yeah. Hey.
But I'm going NBA Jam.
Just real quick, a lot of people in the chat saying congratulations. Thank you so much. Yeah, we are stoked. He is fantastic. He's actually a pastor down in Florida, so they're down in Tallahassee. So we'll be spending the week pretty much next week down there. So yeah, appreciate all the love for that. A lot of you guys chat. DJ Wise is in the house, and they're going to come on for the saddest song of all time. That's what they're coming
I'm so excited for that.
Top 4 sad songs. So yeah, they're going to come on eventually for that. Him and Bethany, which is his wife. And look, Steve's excited for 2 weeks from now already. Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, Fuel, Stone Temple Pilots. Andy, I think a few of those might be on there. Look, DJ Wise, you've been nominated by your wife. You didn't even know. You didn't even know, James. Oh, that's your government name. I shouldn't say that, huh? DJ Wise.
Well, listen. I'm not disagreeing with you that Jordan is better than Miller, but what I'm saying is you didn't get Jordan in NBA Jam, and Reggie Miller from anywhere on the court could hit it. So
I'm just saying you would be a Pacers fan.
I'm not. I'm a Reggie Miller fan.
Hey, so Bryce is talking to RJC in the back.
Yeah, I'm over here with RJC Media. This guy, if you've seen him before, he was just at a GameStop actually. So legitimately, he lives
What's
there.
up, RJC?
So.
Thanks for showing up. Hey, so that I knew you were going to pick NBA Jam tonight, and I knew
No Jordan in NBA Jam.
Where it's status quo. You're
Couldn't afford him.
This is an honorable mention for me too. Great game. It's one of my favorite co-op games of all time. I love playing this game with having the guys over, doing all the codes. You know, big head.
I didn't have any teams like that I actually rooted for growing up, so I would pick teams based on like their uniform or their mascot. So a lot of like the teams that I eventually started following were rooted in who I played with in NBA Jam.
I love the Hornets.
We actually
playing with them.
did. So, by the way, Eric, we actually did this top 4, and Andy had Nate Robinson on his Rushmore.
Nate Robinson?
Yeah, buddy.
Little Nate Robinson.
Yes, he did. He did.
Yeah,
1,000,000%. Nate, and I think your next pick was Shaquille O'Neal. I mean,
No, he's my George. He's my George.
But wasn't Nate your 2? Maybe
He's
3?
my Rosie.
Okay.
He had to make my list because I just love Nate Robinson. He was a Pelican.
That was
for
our
35
first
minutes.
year when we did the basketball. We did a lot of basketball in our first year. But
Are you guys
we used to do
Pelicans
sports
fans?
all the time. We're going to
I'm
go
just
back
from
to
New
sports
Orleans, so I felt like I had to show some love to the Pels. I don't.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Thanks for the number 1 pick, hopefully.
Yeah, thanks for that. I was we're Hawks fans, so
Oh man.
Yeah, well, I've been to a few Hawks games from being over here in Atlanta, but yeah, I'm definitely a Pelicans fan as far as a team goes, but I'm really just a player fan of basketball. I just root for specific players. It's not really a thing that I follow because the Pelicans are so terrible. So anyway,
I will say I don't like the NBA now. I can't.
it's totally different. Yeah, I miss the '90s NBA where they battle it out, the Pistons, the Bulls.
You guys know I have a Michael Jordan tattoo, right?
Hey, there you go.
and as you should.
Yeah,
Above the
Above the
Jesus
goats.
tattoo. Just saying.
I have Jordan above Jesus.
Above the Jesus. Jared.
Well, if you put your arm like this, then you're.
Well, Andy has a Kiss Buddha on him, so there goes that. And Animal from the Muppets, so there you go. What's up, Shode? Welcome in. Poor Pels, Penguin. Okay, yep. So here's the deal. I'm up. NBA Jam was the last one. Gosh, this list is really hard, but it doesn't really matter what games I pick because they're all going to be awesome. I actually played this and beat it for the first time like a month ago because I was like, as a kid, I never could beat it, but I beat it. But I'm going with look. There's my old name on it. I'm going with Actraiser.
Great game.
Boom. That's the old
underrated game.
Writing his name on there will never come off. But love this game. I love the 2 different kinds of play. You've got the overhead Sims City type kind of feel where you're kind of doing you're building the town, and then you've got the action side of it, and then there's RPG elements. I love this game, and the music is fantastic. I remember the only letdown is that when part 2 came out, it was not even close, and it's just half the game, and it's just not nearly as fun. But Actraiser is definitely on my mountain tonight for one of the greatest games of all time. So, for the SNES.
How you feeling, Andy?
So he brought this game up before, and I never played it. So I have no anything about that. But I feel like NBA Jam won this round. So, I mean, just saying.
So we got Actraiser, NBA Jam. We've got Mega Man X2. That's a big pick right there. X2 is a big pick. That might win the round, actually.
Donkey Kong Country?
Donkey Kong Country. Andy, that's your favorite. You're not going to go with that one in Super Mario World?
Well,
Yeah.
I know you like both of those games.
you'll understand why later.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, because you're going Donkey Kong Country too.
I'll get the button pushed.
Donkey Kong Country 3.
I love 3. I do love 3 also. So just
That one gets hated on, man.
I
It's hated.
love
They don't like Trixie or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And yeah, Isaac, we're trying to cook. We're trying to do that. Yeah, I think these picks are awesome. I can't believe we've only had one Rushmore and we've had literally 11 phenomenal games already, and we still have another. Here's the cool thing: we are actually under time.
wow.
Which I knew we would if we went this style, but I knew if we didn't,
We'll
we'd
be here
all
forever.
night. It's
We'd be
just about
approaching Joe Rogan
time.
territory.
Thank you guys for being here. But this is what we call halftime. Halftime is the time where we kind of shout out some of our favorite people, Number one, currently, you got Finding God in Video Games. You got Faith in Fandom. These guys all write devos. I'm writing a video game devo right now. Andy, can you throw up the right here?
I can throw up.
Yeah, don't throw up that. But I'm actually writing a video game devo. This is our website right here. If you click that, you can go there. It's actually scrolling at the bottom as well. It's rushmorereboot.weebly.com. And if you go to the ministry tab, you can find two things. Well, if you go to the ministry tab, you'll find this, which is one of my favorite things of all time. And then if you go to the 360, the Reboot 365, you'll see my devotion. And if you go to the Climb, you'll see a lot of the blog writing of Andy. But if you go to the ministry tab, this is one of my favorite things. And if you are a Christian creator, someone that not just, so listen, let me redo that. Not if you're a Christian creator, not if you're a nerdy creator, but if you're a nerdy creator who claims Christ as a part of their creation, you need to be in this. And so this is the directory of Christian creators for all nerds. And so when we go to these conventions, like we're going to be at Southeast Gaming Exchange this year, and when we run into people and we are witnessing to them and we're preaching and they tell us that they can't dress up in their cosplay or they can't play video games or love Pokemon, this book right here is over 140 Christian creators that we're going to hand to them and say, here's 140 amazing people that say differently. And if you want to be a part of being in the directory, let me know. I'll put you in. And we just want to get this in the hands of people that love Christ, but love nerdy things, love geeky things. This week, we are actually, Andy, we are at the Morgan City RetroCon, which is this right here. Andy, you want to zoom in on me? Morgan City RetroCon, Davey Lusko runs this. It's over in Morgan City, Louisiana. In a couple months, we'll be at Louisiana RetroCon. They're celebrating the GameCube this year, and Andy and I are the MCs. We do all the interviews of all the talent, the celebrities, the creators, whatever. And they let us on Sunday at 11:30. It'll be live right here. I am preaching on the GameCube and how that connects with Jesus. Ironically, my GameCube is broken, and it's coming with me as the example. So, and then I'm giving it to my guy Kevin, who's in the chat, and he's going to get it fixed for me. So, we're going to talk about that. Andy, let's talk about our other favorite friends. We have some amazing members. Members, guys, it's easy. $2 a month to be a member, and they got all kinds of things. We just introduced the Patreon, but all that money goes to the travel to these amazing conventions to share the gospel. And so that's just it, man. We're just going out, having fun, hanging out with people like the guys on the panel tonight, but really just getting an opportunity to do what we call Nerd in the Word, the Nerd Church. And if you do that, you'll get to have a members video like this. So, Andy, why don't we drop, Bryce is in the chat. There he is.
There he is.
Let's drop Bryce's membership video. Let's drop our favorite coffee, and let's drop one of our favorite friends from Culture Box. And I'll talk about them when we get back.
Here we go.
Bryce JW is a full-time content creator, collector, and streamer, spreading kindness one video at a time. From epic Geometry Dash runs and Nintendo streams to game hunting vlogs and podcasts, Bryce leads the Anime Armada, a welcoming, positive community for gamers and geeks of all kinds. No hate, just heart. Join the crew at youtube.com/@BryceJW.
Let's face it, at-home coffee can be pretty stale. Coffee at home doesn't have to be boring. The Village Coffee is here to deliver the flavor. The Village Coffee roasts coffee every week and sells online. Go to villagebeans.com to order your coffee today and use discount code RUSHMORE for free shipping. Every other week, join the Retro Rewind Pod as they travel back 15 or more years along the entertainment space-time continuum
in their mission to review movies and games, establishing what is still worth your time today. Expect fun banter and trivial insights from Francisco, Paul, and rotating guest hosts who are all out of time.
What's up? So, Bryce, thanks for being a member. Thanks for helping us get to where we need to be and jumping around. We have a couple other members. If you want to be a part of the membership, it's really easy. And we'll make a video for you guys to share at our halftime every time we have a show. Here's a fun fact. Oh, RJC Media is in the chat. Welcome in. GameStop ad. No, not yet. Hey, I should probably, you guys got me on the DK Oldies. We should probably do one of those. DK got me on that short.
Once the Babylon ad come.
Yeah.
Hey, so the Village Coffee is actually our lead pastor's son. It's an amazing, it's some of the best coffee you'll ever have. Honestly, it's not just a flex. It is amazing. Go to his channel, which is Village Coffee Company. Is it, Andy? And we are trying to encourage him to name a roast the Rushmore roast. So everybody in the chat, when we send it, go and follow him. He has a really good coffee channel. Go over there and on any video, whatever, just say, we need a Rushmore roast. And there it is, Village Coffee Com. And say we need a Rushmore roast and share the love over there. Southeast Gaming Exchange in the chat. Thanks. Bryce says thanks. Yeah. And last but not least, Retro Rewind Podcast. We are a part of what's called the Culture Box. It is what actually started the idea of this. Christian creators, they're all in this. It's a bunch of Christian creators. Our one of our favorite, I should say, is Geek Devotions. And Geek Devotions, he started because he was actually at a convention as a pastor in the line, and they had some people picketing it for Christ. And he's like, should I jump out of line or not? That was like 15 years ago. He decided to start a channel. He's become one of our great inspirations, and we're good friends. And they have a group of Christian creators that are together called Culture Box. And Retro Rewind Podcast is one of them. If you like tabletop games and movies from the past, you'll love his channel. Go check him out. Man, thank you. By the way, thank you all you guys that are over there on the Twitch side. Twitch never gets a whole lot of love from us, but we always go live there. I think we're like only one step away from making affiliate there, and that's awesome. You guys watching over there, thank you. All right, let's get back into the show. Let's go, Eric. We call this one Link. This is Abraham Lincoln, and number 2, the second best video game of all time. What is it?
Okay. This is not planned. I just want to preface, I had no clue how you guys name these things, but my Link, my number 2, fitting of the name, and I got it on behind me in the back, boys. It's The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, and I'm throwing it up.
No, you stole it.
There we go. There we go. That's my Link, man. It's one of the greatest games ever made. And yeah, if you haven't played it, you need to. If you like Legend of Zelda.
Hey, speaking of, look, RRW is in the chat. Retro Rewind Podcast, Link to the Past is the best.
Yeah.
Link for Link. Yeah. So just a reminder, I heard a couple of you guys, oh, no, you stole it. You can't steal any in the first 4. So you can still share if you have another pay. That's how that Crushmore happened with me and Eric with Final Fantasy 3. So if you do have a link, you can definitely share it. So you don't have to take it. That's next round.
I like this game, man.
You agree, Andy?
I agree with your pick.
Wow.
Man.
Let's hug it. We'll hug it out with Zelda. I used to have the copy, but I sold my SNES collection to RetroWolf, and so now I just have Nintendo oddities to show. So, which those are also going for sale too. So I don't know.
I love this pick. Second greatest franchise of all time. So yeah, I'll
just wait for my number 1, Steve. Just wait, buddy.
It's the greatest Zelda of all time. Let's be honest.
Okay.
I would not hate you for that take. Would not hate you for that take.
I think that's to me one of the hardest ones to pick. What is the best? of the Zelda franchise because
We need to do a Zelda. I mean, well,
You
it'd have to probably be a short, Andy, because there's probably not enough for a whole show.
Oh no, you could get into the lore of it.
Oh yeah. Oh,
You could make it happen, Kirk.
I know
Whole
you
show
can do a
Zelda.
whole Zelda show. We could do a whole. Let's do a whole Final Fantasy.
Let's go get Andy on the show.
Hey, so Jared, you like this pick? Share yours. Your link.
By the way, there's just my light's just going crazy in the background, and I have no idea
like
what's
you're-
going on.
I thought you were like
It's a rave.
I can't even.
The
figure
mustache
out
alarm.
I don't even know what's going on right now.
It's the bonus
so I'm just
It's
gonna
the
keep
bonus
moving.
round.
My link pick. So actually I thought we were doing 5 for some reason, so I completely missed this entire concept of this segment because I have ADHD.
Hey, wait, can I pause you for a second, Jared?
Yes.
Real quick. Hey, Andy, we just hit 36. Hey, guys, the record is 42. If 42, we can
6 more.
actually. And then I know it
Let's
goes
get
down
there.
and up, but like we just hit 36. That happens every once in a while. So we need something to do, Andy, if we break 40.
I'm packing up my house. I have nothing. So you've got to find something at your house.
You know what? I might have a 35-year-old piece of gum around here from all these.
There we
things.
go.
And
All right, he'll do it. He said he'll do it, people. If we hit the,
All right.
if we hit the,
see if I can find one. If we break it, I'll find one.
maybe that's what's flashing at Jared's house right now.
I have no idea even what this is.
Anyway, all right. Sorry. Back to you, Jared. Let's talk about your link pick. What you got?
Yes, everything's going crazy right now. So, I misunderstood the directions, so I had to last minute. So originally I was gonna do Battletoads, and then I had Double Dragon on my list. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna combine both.
Do it.
My link pick will be Battletoads and Double Dragon.
There it
The
is.
that's a good
crossover
pick.
game. And that game's actually really awesome too. It's super hard though. It's a very difficult brawler. But once again, I love all the sci-fi Western style like collabs. I think that's just a really cool, and it's one of my favorite crossover games. So it makes sense. I'm gonna add it. So Battletoads and Double Dragon.
How far did you get in that game? Be honest.
Second stage.
Yeah.
It's on its Rushmore as the second stage game. That's how good it is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
look, 36. There we are again. 36.
They're longer. They're longer at least. So
Yeah.
they're longer stages. So I give
I
me a
will
little
say
bit of
this.
credit.
Jared hasn't been on before, but Kirk, he just pulled a double veteran move, right?
He did.
He threw 2 games out there that didn't make it, just as a little extra spice.
Teaser.
Yeah,
So
I like
here's the thing, Jared. When you come back on the next time, hopefully,
Yes.
what we love to say is when people get comfortable, they realize that in just common conversation, you can throw out some picks and get some extras, and you just kind of did that as a rookie deal. That's
Yeah.
good stuff.
I'm
He's
an
like
natural.
Tyler Shuck coming in just as a rookie, lighting it up. That's what he was just now. Right,
Something's lighting up. It's just like
Miss Young says Jared's mustache.
Yeah. He's rocking the Mario. Look at that, dude. The same. They're twins.
Yeah.
I love it.
I actually just beat Battletoads and Double Dragon on NES a few weeks ago.
Of course
It was
you did.
Definitely tough.
Of course,
Kevin is amazing at games, so that just doesn't surprise
Yeah,
me.
that's not
Western games are the best, says Austin. Austin, thanks for being here, man. Great video you dropped today, man.
Oh, yeah.
We are so excited and stoked. Man, it's awesome. Red Dead Redemption 2, if you didn't see it, go watch that thing, man. It's awesome. So, all right. So, Chris, Tom, you are next.
Just skipping over me, huh?
Well, you were lost,
No, it's all good.
like lost Vikings. That might be a good pick, but yeah, you're out there. So,
All right. I'm gonna have to say it. Super Metroid.
Nice.
Does anything need
Nice.
to be
I'm
said?
surprised.
Like,
It's taking this
this
long.
game's freaking awesome. Like, at the time growing up, I remember getting stuck on a stage and not having like a guide or anything, and just having to be stuck there for months until I figured out how to get past it. And that to me, and I eventually beat it, and so good. Like, I don't know what else to say. It's just a really good game. It's the best Metroid, I think.
This is a fantastic pick. You You blew up Kirk. Kirk died. On
Rest in peace.
I'm sorry,
Wow.
Kurt.
Oh, look, he came back.
We miss you.
No, it's a great pick. I actually went and was trying to tell my son, hey, go see if one of those packs have gum in it. We're almost about to break the record.
Oh,
We said 38. We were at 38. We were at 38 for a second. So
I saw it. So, yeah, man, I love this pick. Super Metroid. I love the whole Metroid series. I watched a really hot take video the other day, and they were like, Metroid sucks. It's the worst games ever. It's so overrated. And I'm like, gosh, what a dumb take that was. But Super Metroid is so fun. And, you know, started a whole class of games, that whole series.
This is a great game. So it's funny. I didn't play the original one until much later. I remember playing GameCube.
So Cannon brought me this. Unfortunately, no gum, just puzzle pieces.
I played the GameCube and I played Metroid Prime a ton and I loved it. And I was like, oh, wait, there's other games. I mean, I just wasn't into it. And then I played these old ones and these are great games for sure. Good stuff.
So Tom is the best in mint is a hot take too. Steve's throwing some stuff out there.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
Sega
Single
Master
mint
System
games,
Steve's
he
here?
called it.
Yeah.
No mint game.
Master System Steve's here.
Yeah. That's a good pick, man. Good pick. So, Chris, Link.
My link is
What for us now?
it's a Star Fox. So what was it? Super
bad
effective
take.
or whatever. That go ahead.
No, I'm kidding. This is a great game.
This is a great game.
This is one of my favorite, Super Nintendo games right here. It's just nothing but fun, just space age, branching into the 3D era on Star Fox, I really think it was a Super FX chip is what it's called, but just really took that game to the next level and, was just, I feel like ahead of its time, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rebba.
This is good luck. That's what Retro Rerun just said. No, this is fantastic.
Andy, I remember when you first started your 64 journey, this is one of the first games you got, and you were like, dude, I have to try and beat it. And you were like, you beat it in like a few minutes or whatever.
Well, I did one run through in like 30 minutes.
You're like, man, I remember it being so much harder as a kid and whatnot. I remember, it was good.
Yeah, it's a great game though. I mean, so that's talking 64, but even the Super Nintendo. The Super Nintendo one is great. I like you said, the graphics in this one for the time. What a cool look behind all of that. And man, this is a great pick. Really great.
Speaking of Star Fox, that's what Rocket City Retro was. Really awesome stuff. I got to watch a couple people compete. And Kevin's down here saying, I wish I could show you a pic of my Star Fox competition jacket. I should have worn that on the show. You definitely should have, dude. You'll wear it next time.
Nice.
So, yeah, this is a great pick. Star Fox is, it's just one of those, I think it's like the second tier kind of franchise for Super Nintendo that doesn't get enough love. Like it's really a great franchise, but it's always behind the Marios, the Donkey Kongs, and such of that, and so Mega Man. But I think it's a great franchise. It's a good pick. Good pick. You guys are building some really good lists. Reed groupies are all collecting at the Waffle House down the road.
I'm sorry, guys.
We apologize for him.
It's all right. It's okay.
It's all good. We're trying to get to 44, 46.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're getting
39
39 now.
39.
We need more.
41.
We need some more
All your
Reed
friends,
groupies
up
to join.
41.
41. Are we doing it?
Andy, I might have to order a gum for the next one, though.
Something's going to happen.
I can't find one.
Oh, we dropped down to 39. We're right there, guys.
Hey, so Andy, you're up.
Yes. All right. So here's
Eric
where
has a request for you.
we need more RPGs. Well, maybe Kirk will give you some. Ray will, though, move on to where this list gets extremely easy. Zero thought had to go into this. This is actually my wife's favorite game of all time. We play this game for our date nights on this big CRT. That's you can kind of see part of it.
Which Kevin gave you.
Which I'm moving back to Kevin's house tomorrow temporarily. So because of the move, but and it's just, it could easily be the George for sure. And I would not discredit anyone who picked it as their George, but I'm going to do this. And it is Super Mario World. It is possibly the greatest game of all time, certainly the best Mario game of all time. This game is fantastic. Yoshi being in there, the music in this game. I remember playing this game. This was, when I think my childhood, I think of this game. I absolutely love Super Mario World. Like I said before, my wife's favorite game. When I got the SNES, that was her only request that we had this. And this, again, has become a date night thing. I just absolutely love this game. So I'm going Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo.
And
Good luck,
rightfully so. I knew you would. This is a good pick. I mean,
Boom.
I would have picked it, but I had a feeling it was going to get picked a bunch of times. It's a great game. So my honorable mentions. I can't
go wrong with that pick.
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with
Complain
that.
about that pick.
That's Rushmore.
Yeah,
No, we have to
yeah,
Rushmore.
Tom, what did you think about that game? Do you like that game at all?
It's not bad. Yeah, it's in a maybe a Mount Rushmore, maybe.
Yeah, it would be at least in your top 4, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I love this game.
Yeah, wait, did Jared die? Is he okay?
I hope not.
His light.
I'm having internet issues. This is what's going on. Hold on. I'm back.
The light was sucking down the internet.
It literally was
Strobe
driving
light?
me crazy. My internet went out for a second, and I have smart lighting like all over my place.
It's the
And
mustache, bro.
We're back. But yeah,
We're
I died.
back.
Yeah, that's really.
Oh, he's back. He's back. All right. Well,
43, we did it. 43, we did it. It's there.
there it is.
Let's go.
There it is.
Kirk, you got to find some old gum.
I'll have
You
to
gotta
find some.
find
Get
some old
it! Bring me some old gum. We broke the record. You
All
don't have
right.
no pack of cards, so we have no.
That's so funny. All right,
No.
Kirk, let's move on to you.
We'll have to do it on the next. We'll have to intentionally buy one for the next one.
I got an underhand pitch ready for you, Kirk.
All right. So,
Link is.
I mean, okay. Yeah, I switched it. I dropped it back down. I was going to go with the other one, but yeah, you said softball pitch. There it
Yeah.
is.
Let's go, baby.
Good.
Wait, who's
Do it.
Kirk?
Link to the Eric. We could have, yeah. Anyways, we could have done that together. But there's the number one Zelda game of all time. I agree, Tom. I think Tom was the one that said it. This is my favorite game of all time as far as Zelda goes. It doesn't get the love all the time because there are some really good ones, but it is, to me, the most nostalgic. And if I only had to pick one, it's the one I want. So definitely on this bill.
Like what other Zelda game could you pick, honestly?
Other than that one?
Maybe the first one? Like what else?
Yeah, well, 1, 2, and this one are really nostalgic for me, and then I would jump to the Switch ones. I love the Switch ones. The open world ones.
I agree. The Switch ones are good.
But people also hate on those too, but I love them. I can just walk around and do nothing.
Oh wait,
for an hour.
what about Link's crossbow training? Is that on there?
It's not on
I was
there.
gonna say Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors is fun. I honestly, I would probably go Ocarina and Skyward Sword. Those are
There
probably
it is.
Dude,
Ocarina.
great games.
yeah. Those would probably be the next on that Rushmore.
I like Majora's Mask. I don't say that.
Get out of here, Andy.
I like it. It's not-
No.
Do you actually like it, or
He
I
has
do.
to say it. He
I
has
do.
to.
But I am an N64 loyalist, so I mean there is that aspect of it too. But Ocarina is great, and I just remember playing a ton of Wind Waker on the GameCube, and I liked Wind Waker. I know. I was hoping Kevin would join in. Yeah, there it is. You knew I was going to talk N64 if I could.
64 is superior. I'm with you on that.
There we go. There we go.
It's a great system. It's not superior, but okay. All right. Well, we are to the George, the best, the number one greatest Super Nintendo game of all time in you guys' opinion? Eric, start us off.
Oh
What's the
man,
number one?
man, this was honestly an easy one to pick. I would argue it's one of the greatest video game soundtracks. I love the characters. They just have a special place in my heart. Andy, are you ready? Brace yourself, Andy. It's Chrono Trigger. It's my favorite SNES RPG out there. And I think it's the best Super Nintendo game of all time.
Hard to argue with that. It's a great game.
Can't argue with this. I will say this.
Yeah, it's
I
awesome.
had it on my honorable mentions tonight, not because it's not one of the greatest games of all time, but I didn't own this game until I was an adult. I just don't have the nostalgia as many people in that world did. And you'll see why with my next one. But I've played it on this system, and it's a blast. It's so good. It's rightfully always in the top pick of, when you pull up what's the greatest games of all time, it's always in the mentioning somewhere. And unless it's a complete, like Andy, RPG hater, it's a fantastic game. Does time well, does all that well. Music's great. Good pick. I kind of noticed that you changed the song for your pick there, Eric, and I was like, I wonder if he's going to go there.
No, it was going to be Chrono Trigger was going to be it. So yeah, I'm stoked. So Andy, I should come volunteer at your youth ministry and then never show up.
Wow.
You fit right in. You fit right in.
Absolutely savage.
Yeah.
Mecha Otaku says, this chat's awesome, Chrono Trigger. Ban this man, unsubscribing. Don't unsub. Eric is Jordan, not Miller.
Let's go, baby.
26.
Andy's Chrono Triggered right now.
Kevin says, I hope the rumors are true for a Chrono Trigger remake. It would be awesome.
That would be amazing.
And we were kind of talking about this last week with Austin, if he's still out there. What games really need a remake? And I just love this whole new style that Final Fantasy VII has gone, like doing the same story but a different kind of game. And Chrono Trigger would be one that would fit in that, I think, really well. That I would love to see the story be told in a different way. It would be awesome. What I like about those kind of things is that my kids get to play some of those games in a different way, and then they're kind of drive open to like some of the fun stuff. Where's the cat at, dude? Guys,
What's up?
Jared, where's the cat at?
He was
Yeah.
right. He was right next to me for a minute, and then he was annoying me, so I just did the treat thing. So the machine just flicks treats, and he's like programmed to like go chase the treats and find them. So,
Get out of here!
yeah, because he's crazy.
All right, so Jared, since you're going, you got Oscar out of there. Let's bring you your number one pick.
Yeah, so I
Well,
have
we
my
call
number
him
one.
the George. It used to be G Dub, like B Dubs, but we just call him the George, like the Ohio State, that kind of thing.
That's us.
Yeah.
So
Good man.
I have mine tattooed to my body. I have Nest
there it is.
chilling right here. So my number one pick is Earthbound. Though a game I will never beat and will never play through, I just think it's a really cool game. It's kind of me like the blueprint of like modern indie RPGs, just because of just like the premise that all the games you guys are mentioning that RPGs are like, go in dungeons and fight dragons and things. But this was really cool because it's an RPG that's based in like a town. There's like a coming of age story to it, which is really neat. And yeah, exactly. And it's just a really, really cool, unique game. And I like the cosmic horror aspect too. The storyline really shifts. So, we got some haters, bro.
I
Haters.
yeah. I agree.
Wait,
Pong
but
is-
But what makes that even worse, Andy? Weren't you the one that said Pong was overrated in one of these shows?
It is
Wow.
overrated.
Well,
So that's better than Earthbound.
Yeah, exactly.
My goodness.
wow.
Hey, I don't have this on my mountain at all today because I have very, very little experience with this game. I played it here, and then so I keep saying here, I have a RetroPie that has like 25,000 games that I bought for my son so he could play all the old games, and I play them more than he does. So I was like, hey, let me play Earthbound. I never got to play that, and it's fun, but it's on a bucket list of games, and I just haven't got to it. So I don't really. I know it was like one of the most expensive games and all that. So I was like, let me play it, and I just don't have a lot of experience with it.
The branding and marketing is really cool too.
I know it's funny.
They did a good
I know
rollout.
there's good like dialogue,
A lot of humor.
a lot of humor. Yeah. Kevin says he finally got to play through it recently and never played it until then. I wanted to like it so much, just couldn't get into it. Based on Jared's sleeve, he only goes to church on Easter. He's a Creaster Catholic. Is that what we're doing? Andy's gonna sleep tonight and realize both sides of his pillow are hot. No cold sides for you today, buddy. Yeah, that's a good pick. I like this. I love how this is what the Rushmore Show is about. We don't all have to be on the same page, and we can come together and agree that retro games are just so cool. They're just so fun and different nostalgia, different times, different places. Tom, you like Earthbound?
I do. I'm a big Earthbound guy. I finally got.
George, is it your number one? What's your number one?
No, it's actually not my George. I do love Earthbound. I also haven't beat it, but I got to go with Mega Man X1.
Nice.
For me, just an absolute classic. I love it. Love the music. Played the game, beat it multiple times, and just feel like it's up there as far as like how it was set out. It's kind of just perfect for me on Super Nintendo. It brings back a ton of nostalgia for me. So also love some of the NES ones too. Not doing me wrong, but I feel like X just really perfected it.
I love the sounds in Mega Man. Just everything that you get with Mega Man. This is a great pick. We're finally, the Georges are actually working now, so that's good.
Spark Mandrill will get you hyped, says Steve. I love what we're doing here. I mean, kind of going through a history of different game series, and both of you guys mentioned the Mega Mans, and that's awesome. These are like later games for me that I didn't play until later in my life. But these are awesome. They just weren't in my library as a kid, but they are fantastic games. Another honorable mention. Where was Steve for? Yeah, Steve, where were you for Chrono Trick?
Bro, left me hanging.
Left him hanging. Chris, so you liked X2. Is
Like X2.
X1 make your list? Is one of these other make your list? What's your favorite SNES game of all time?
That's one of the honorable mentions for me. And honestly, I'd never played Earthbound either, like the guy in the chat, until we started preparing for this show. I've been playing through it on my Nintendo Switch, and so far I'm enjoying it. Trying to see how far I can actually take it through. So playing that in a little bit of spare time, but I need a crush more. For the third time, it's the only game that I can pick up any single time with Super Nintendo. For me, it is Super Mario World. That is the game I go to every single time I turn on any sort of Super Nintendo, whether it's console, emulator, whatever it is. I pretty much play through a level or two of Super Mario World.
I absolutely
just say, I mean, we would have quadrupled if I had more room. There it is. It's one of the greatest games of all time, in our opinion, too. It's so good. And I remember getting this Super Nintendo and seeing Super Mario wearing the cape on the cover and just being like hyped, like what is this? Where are we going? And Yoshi, the kind of allowing you to go back and forth compared to some of the other stuff and doing, kind of implementing Super Mario 3 even better. This is a great pick. Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
All right. We've talked a little bit about Mario World already. So, Andy, you want to jump in and hit the Rushmore button, probably?
It's Donkey Kong Country 1. I
go.
love
Let's go.
this game
Let's
so
go.
much. It's the worst kept secret of all time that this is my George. I've talked about it all the time. Donkey Kong, the whole franchise of Donkey Kong is my favorite of all time. I remember going to like everything I could do as a kid. What like if it was available to either play it or like if I went to a book fair, I remember getting a how to draw Donkey Kong characters book. Like this game, this franchise is fantastic. I love Donkey Kong Country 2. I love Donkey Kong Country 3. I love all of these games, right? But this game, for a personal Rushmore, this is what started everything for me. This is the game that I played so much. I figured out where all of the secret barrels were. I understand that there's a whole meme online of like, where did your anxiety start? And it was the minecart mania levels. But I loved those levels, right? I loved everything about it. I love the music in Donkey Kong. I love all of the sounds of Donkey Kong. I love the graphics. You know, even for the time they were great, but even today they hold up well for the game that it is. I am all about Donkey Kong. Kirk, you knew this was happening, but I'm going Donkey Kong Country.
You did kind of throw me a little side quest there, and you were like, "You'll see later." I thought you might go Donkey Kong 2.
No. But I will say, good for our friend
Dude, I
Kevin.
picked you picked on. Look, I picked this music on purpose.
Yeah.
Kind of telling everybody who your George was going to be.
But I will say this for our buddy Kevin in the chat. Donkey Kong 64 is a great game too. If we want, let's just talk about the 64 for a little bit of time, right? Donkey Kong Country is great. Everything Donkey Kong, I love it all. But that's where we're going for the number one. Jared, we crushed moves.
Yeah,
Did it.
Pick.
Yeah,
Did it, boys.
Trash sports games on the Super Nintendo.
What's that?
I said trash sports games on the Super Nintendo. That's what we should talk about. Well, actually, NHL. Actually, fair. NHL on Super Nintendo is good, and Sega Genesis. I will say.
Well, there's a few. Well, NBA Jam was mentioned. That's a good one, but there's a few others that I can think of.
Right. I'm thinking of the
Maddens.
Maddens. The Maddens were not as great on Super Nintendo.
I could totally agree with that. Totally agree with that.
I'm kind of shocked. Yeah, I mean, Donkey Kong Country 1 or Donkey Kong Country 2? I mean, I'm Donkey Kong Country 1. Like, that's
Really?
my lane. Like, 2's great. It is good. 1's better. I think it's better.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a great game. It's one of those franchises, like I said, that kind of kicks Star Fox down a little bit.
It's actually one of the only games that I enjoy the underwater levels. Like that, you know what I mean? A lot of times the games, the underwater levels suck. Like they're not bad. They're just they're so frustrating. This one I enjoy.
Jared needs to pick MJ Windy City.
You know what? Steve? That is a fair call out because that game is actually super sick too. You're right, dude.
We still have Benjamins though. We do still have.
The honorable mentions. You could probably pull that out.
Honorable mention.
Mid Fighter is, I hope, not in the honorable mentions. We talked about that one in fighting. It's pretty terrible. So, all right, I'm gonna go, Andy. If you thought hard enough, you could figure out which one's my number 4. But I mean, my number 1 of this top 4. I talk about it all the time. It's one of my prized possessions when it comes to video games. And it's my favorite game. But this is my notes, my own strategy guide, if you will, to beating this game 100%. I played this game more than probably any game in history.
Let's go.
Let's go. I don't care. I'm going Secret.
Let's go. Let's go. Honestly, that's a great choice.
And here's my book that's all falling apart from me trying to figure it out. But literally, my own. How do you 100% this game? Here it is. Here it is. It's from me at like 12 years old, doing my own strategy guide. Love this game. I say this often. I remember playing this game with like Green Day on repeat. Like, I don't know why Green Day and this game, they go together for me. But Secret of Mana is my favorite game of all. Super Nintendo to me is it starts there and then we take everything. And so, Legend the Link to the Past almost was George, but I was like, I played this, and I would play it again today. If I only had one game, this is it. Regardless of, again, how wonky the controls are, how the hitbox is off. I love this.
3 out of 5 for the Georges is not bad.
Yeah, just clapping. I have nothing else to say, but yes.
Nice. I like that. Have I ever played Secret of Mana? I have. It's a little different, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. But I know I haven't played the new ones that re-released. The kind of it wasn't a reboot. It was like a remaster, I guess, for Switch. I would like to play some of those. But yeah, I love this game. Let's go. Such a great one. 3 for 5 out of the Georges. They aren't bad. It's pretty funny. I mean, Square is where it's at. I mean, that's just how it is. There it is. But good choice. All right, Andy, we're actually doing good time considering, and I like this kind of model when we have bigger groups. But now we're at the honorable mentions, and so here's kind of what we were talking about. Honorable mentions. We call them, for anybody that's new in the chat, welcome in. We call them the Benjamins. Because, I don't know, it was like we were trying to think of second segments. We came up with a whole bunch of different segments. Trivia at one time. We were doing like rapid fire, name your favorite of this topic. And we landed, we're like, let's just do honorable mentions. What could be a fun name? And I found some article that said they were thinking about putting Benjamin Franklin on the Mount Rushmore. So it didn't make the mountain. So that sounds like honorable mentions to us. We're going to talk about today our little fun game all about the Benjamins. And yes, that music is triggering to some people, but we're not changing it. So there you go. And here, so here's the deal. This is how it's going to go. We can say any game that hasn't been mentioned already. So Donkey Kong Country's out. 1 is out. Mega Man X2, 1 and 2 is out. Final Fantasy 3 is out. Mana's out. All the games that have been no more Super Mario World. You have to pick original games from here on out. And here's the thing. So, like, Eric, you are picking first. You know, when it comes to me, we're kind of saying the same games, and Andy and Jared, same game. So if you have something that is kind of more obscure, you don't have to put them in order here. You really want to try and get your best 4 possible without other people taking them. And so with that being said, it's the same order going in first round, and then backwards round 2, forward in round 3, backwards in round 4, and then we're done for the night. We'll say everybody good night. And we appreciate everybody being here. If you have to go, make sure you hit the like button. It's the most important thing that we find in these lives to helping get it out after the live is over. And before you leave, make sure you drop your top 4 and come to our Instagram. Hopefully, we haven't done it in a while, but we probably should. We like to put a poll out and see who won tonight. So with that being said, it's kind of a good list tonight, Andy, that we might want to do that. So we'll see. Kingdom Hearts is on Game Boy. Oh. So anyways, you were first, Eric. What just missed your mountain? What needs to be said? You don't have to go into a whole lot of depth, but we do have some time because we're actually making good on time. What's your first one that missed the bell?
There's one I'm saving for later because I think this one could go pretty quickly, so I want to get it out there. Very surprised it actually didn't make a top 4 list. Super Castlevania 4.
Dang it!
I was thinking that someone was going to take that one, but no one did. And so that's just a great Metroidvania game. And so, yeah, I feel like you got to talk about that one if you're doing SNES.
It's right here, right under this one.
Are we like, dude? We're becoming like best friends. I feel like.
Remember, he hates Tom Brady.
Oh, my name's on that one too. Oh yeah.
I don't like Tom Brady, but I respect what he's done.
I respect him. I just don't like him.
Yeah.
So, man, that's a good pick. Dang it. Now, this is going to be really hard for honorable mentions. I might have to go digging deeper because there's a lot of people on the mountain. So, all right, Jared, Super Castlevania's gone. What you got next?
Yeah, so I was kind of debating, and I think I'm gonna go with Contra Alien Wars.
Great pick. Contra.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Tom, was that your next pick, Tom?
Dude, he stole it. Yep, it's all good.
Yeah, that's a great pick. Get in the bag, Kirk. Yeah, Breeze is greater than Brady. We all agree. Hopefully.
No, yeah, Contra 3, so good. I mean,
Breeze beat
What else
Brady
to
to
say?
Hall of Fame, so there's that.
All
All right, so Tom, you're up now, and you can't pick Contra.
yeah, I can't pick Contra. How about Super Mario World 2,
Good
Yoshi's
pick.
Island?
Yoshi's
Oh,
Island.
that might have
Took
stole one from Andy. I know
Yeah.
he likes that game.
I love Yoshi's Island. Great pick.
Super Mario World 2 is a great pick. Kind of a different route, different thing, and it was a fun game. Man,
I
that's
love
a good
I love
pick.
the style that it brought in of the Yoshi's Island games with that art, that animation. I love that.
Yeah, the art was awesome.
Fantastic pick.
Yeah. All right, Andy, you are.
Nope. Chris is up.
I'm sorry, Chris.
That's all right. F-Zero.
Ah, dang it.
There you go.
Trash
That's a great
garbage.
pick. Great pick. It's
To you,
probably my
not to
favorite
me.
racing game, retro racing game ever. I mean, honestly, even over the ones you like, Andy.
Yeah,
No,
it's super fun.
honestly-
Did you play the F-Zero 99 thing they did on Switch where
I
you're
did.
in a
That
race
was
of like
pretty fun.
100 people?
It was hard.
Very.
I mean, well, it wasn't hard. It was just. It took me a while to like get my bearings back. That's just a fun game. I love it.
Yeah.
Andy, where you going?
I'm gonna go Mortal Kombat 3.
Okay.
Pick. I love 3. I mean, 2's great too, but I love 3 because my favorite character in that one, Kirk, we talk about it all the time, man. Cabal is a beast in that game, but MK3. I just remember button mashing, playing that game a ton with my uncle. A lot of core nostalgia memories tied to that game. MK3.
Dude, that's a great game. I love Cabal. We've talked about that, and that one's over here somewhere too. Love that game. Hey, so the first one I'll do is this one. I'm going Gradius 3. One of my favorite.
That's a good one. Yeah.
shooters all time. Konami Code. I love playing this game, and it got me into shooters quite a bit. And then my other one. This is kind of a shout out to Kevin in the chat. Me and Kevin kind of played through this game probably in Kevin. I'm thinking this is 8th or 9th grade. But I'm going with the other Final Fantasy 2. And we played that. I'm going.
That was on my list for sure.
Yeah,
That's a good
the
one.
Final Fantasy 2. It's not highly rated as one of the greatest Final Fantasy games, but man, there's a lot of nostalgia with that game. I really playing the Dragoon and all that. Love that game.
Yeah. All right. So back to me. We're ramping back around. Let's just throw it out there. We can't get enough Donkey Kong. Put Donkey Kong Country 2 on my Benjamin's list.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
There you go.
That was a veteran move, not taking it because you knew I wasn't taking it. Yeah, you got you an extra pick there,
That's
but you had to take it before these guys.
yeah. It's easy when I'm back to back with Kirk with these video games because I know I'm not taking what he's taking and he's likely not taking what I'm taking. So we're pretty good.
Yeah.
But now
yeah.
I do have to be safe because it is
All
coming
right.
back
So
eventually.
Steve's hot taking here. Eric is Luigi, so he picks Mario's Missing.
Okay.
All right. So Chris, we're going backwards. You're up.
I'm going to stick to the racing theme. I'm going to go Super Mario Kart.
Oh, I can't believe. If I'm being honest, I cannot believe that's still out there. Andy doesn't pick that one because he doesn't like this one. He likes all the other Mario Karts.
I don't like the SNES version. It's okay. It's not my favorite one. though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
like
not my
FC
favorite either, but it's a fun game.
Kart as well. Though.
I like the music for sure in it.
Mhm.
And at the time, it was a lot of fun. But Mario Kart 64 to me blew it out of the water.
What I love about Mario Kart the most, it was kind of that first game that I can remember that kind of like Smash Brothers that brought in characters of other franchises in Nintendo, and we were kind of like, wow, Donkey Kong and Bowser can be in the same thing. They've never done that yet, and that kind of stuff. That was really cool. Eric's trolling me right now. All right. We'll see. All right, Tom. Backwards. Hopefully, you got some picks left.
No, yeah, I do. It's kind of going back and forth on this. A couple were stolen for sure, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Ken Griffey Jr.'s Major League Baseball.
Wow. Listen, I am a huge Griffey fan. Probably on the Rushmore of my favorite baseball players of all time. Got his shoes. That's my favorite shoes of all time, too. Better than Jordan's. Just that's a hot take.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Griffey, dude. Griffey was it.
Love it. That's where the backward hat comes from. That's why we all wear it. He started it. There you go. Good pick. All right, Jared, you're up. What can you steal that Eric won't take? I mean, because y'all aren't on the same page.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna give Steve the credit that he wants in the chat and name Michael Jordan's Chaos in the Windy City.
There's a veteran move. Another veteran move.
That's an awesome game. But you know what? I had two beat 'em ups on my list that I was balancing. So I'm just gonna say both of them. So first one being Final Fight, which is just such a classic franchise. And though I'm still I like the first Final Fight. I was gonna say the third.
Great game. I love Final Fight. To me, it's a Genesis game because that's where I had it. But it was on both, so it's a fantastic game. I love it.
And then, we got
to go to Eric, and then it's going to come back to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Jared's breaking the rules already.
Eric, you get back-to-back picks.
Okay.
Stealing games? Come on, man.
Okay. So originally I reached out for the show about doing a Super Famicom game. However, I do think in this now that I know this format, I think it might be unfair and cheating, but I do want to give it a quick shout out. Star Ocean is arguably my favorite RPG series of all time. So I got to shout out the first Star Ocean game. It just never got that US release. But my pick for this is going to be it's Morphin time! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh!
Wow! Eric, I'm proud of you.
The 1994 one, not the movie game.
Right.
It's just a fun beat.
Eric, you're pandering to Andy. You're trying to get him back on your side.
Andy, dude. Wait, okay.
Here's the real test, though. You were a Donnie when it comes to the Turtles. Where are you at with the Rangers? That's what
This is a tough one. So since we're doing this game and Tommy was not a playable character, I'm going to go with the Blue Ranger.
I knew you would. I mean, it just fits right in brand with you.
What's yours,
the Blue
Ben?
Ranger is basically the purple turtle.
Yeah. What's yours, Andy?
Zach. Maybe the Black Ranger.
Black Ranger.
The Mastodon. He was the most metal of all of them.
And he got he recasted. So
yeah, well, we don't look past when that happened. I found that OG.
Okay.
But in the video games, then you could summon the Mastodon. That was just the coolest deal. Like that,
dude, it's a good one, man. Second game. So going on like kind of franchises, I love the Power Rangers. But there's a franchise on the Super Nintendo that I love even more, that to a point of obsession. It's Star Wars.
Oh.
Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm going Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi. And so I love this game. It's when you got Princess Leia as a playable character as well, and I think there was like an Ewok in it too. But dude, just a great game for a Star Wars fan. So
and real quick, shout out David Bryant, Augusta Gaming Expo. Guys, Augusta Gaming Expo is in March 21st, I think. David, put it in the chat. It's a great convention down here. It's got a lot of good guests. Retro Wolf's going to be there. Bryce is going to be there, I think.
I'll be there.
Him and Mecha Otaku are our alternative music in 2 weeks. Those two guys, and they're both in the chat, so that's awesome.
I will say about your Star Wars pick, though, a lot of Star Wars games have always been really difficult.
Easy
yeah.
gamers. It's been a while.
There
Welcome
have an
in.
easy Star Wars game out there, or many of them. But
Hey, I haven't seen Easy Gamers in a minute. Welcome in, man.
Yeah. All right, great picks. Now we are back to you, Jared. Your next pick on your Benjamins. What you got?
Yeah, so my next pick would be a hidden gem, in my opinion. It's a game called Stone Protectors for the Super Nintendo. It's also a beat 'em up. It's based off the very short-lived cartoon and toy line that was kind of a response to like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at the time.
Trolls, right?
Trolls, yeah. But so if you remember, it has like a musical rock theme aesthetic to it. So each character, each troll has like, you know, different abilities based off like rock music and stuff.
Right.
So it's really cool.
I remember this cartoon quite a bit. I actually watched a short maybe like 3 days ago of underrated 80s cartoons, and then it brought me to underrated 90s cartoons, and this was one of the ones mentioned in that short.
This was one of the coolest toy lines too.
Yep.
Stone Protector toys were super awesome. I remember having some of these.
All right. Well, that is a good pick. Cool toy line, underrated toy line. I see a couple of those at conventions often. Just randomly one off over there, Stone Protector.
Yeah.
All right, Tom, you got 2 picks left. What's the second to last pick you got right now?
This one's going to be controversial. I'm going to see if you will allow me to do this. The Super Game Boy. Does that count?
Oh,
You make our list. You get it.
I love that.
All right. I mean, I have a ton of nostalgia playing like Link's Awakening, playing Donkey Kong on Game Boy, but playing it on the Super Nintendo. And Metroid 2, Samus Returns, all of those were just solid.
Look at Isaac here. Jared, what do you think about this take? If this was Sega Genesis, Jared's pick would be Streets of Rage, Streets of Rage, Streets of Rage, and Streets of Rage.
I love Streets of Rage. Yeah, I almost was gonna comment on how much I like Streets of Rage during my final guide bit. I said final cut because I've been editing all day. Final fight bit, but I didn't because I'm like, I don't want to take shine.
And I was right. David's convention, guys, Augusta, March 21st. We'll be there, helping out everything. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to hang out, Dave. RJC is going. Yeah, awesome. That's going to be fun.
Koi Fish is in the house. What's up, Koi Fish?
Koi Fish is also a member of the channel. One of the members, we play his channel quite a bit. This is good. I think the sequel, Super Game Boy 2, is better.
I love that
Kevin
Super
trolling.
Game Boy pick, though.
Kevin's Stone Protector trolling up out here. All right. Chris, you got 2 picks left. What's the third? What's your third pick of this?
I think I see it over your shoulder. I got a machine right back here, so I'm going to go Super Punch Out.
Yeah,
There it is.
there
I
you
put it
go.
up there on
Nice.
purpose. It probably, if we got down far enough, I was going to pick it. It's definitely in my top 15 or 20 games for sure. I love it. It's fun. But, I tried to pick one that I probably wouldn't get to, but it's awesome. So, I love this game.
This is a fantastic.
Oh, so there he goes. David Bryant. Come visit with me, friends. Retro Wolf, Bryce JW, Kirk and Andy, TK and KC, or TK and CK, and many more. Thanks, RJC Media. Koi Fish. Andy, are you going to be able to make it? I don't think so. Because you're.
I don't know if I'm in the process of moving.
He's going to try. He's in the process of moving. Hopefully he can make it, David. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But either way, I can run solo and do the same things that you want me to do. Anyways. Huge PB for us. Wait, hold on. I just got 3rd in the world in Battletoads and Battle Maniacs co-op B speed runs. Way to go, Fish. That's awesome. Huge PB for us. Yeah, that's why I was late, dude. Congrats, man. Did you stream it online? I'm assuming. I'll go check it out when we're done.
That is awesome.
There is actually a Super Game Boy 2 that made improvements, but it's mostly giving them a hard time. Yeah, I knew.
I looked it up to see if he was trolling, and it's a real thing. So
Hey, Kevin loves to troll us. You know how that is. So, all right, Andy.
yeah.
You're going to throw a block right here. There's one pick that I know that you still haven't said yet.
Yeah, well, this is sort of cheating in a sense because it's not just one game. Let's go Super Mario All-Stars.
It's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good pick.
You can put
It's still not the game I thought you'd pick.
Super
Maybe.
Mario.
I mean, I'm going to leave it for you in case you want to take it because I've got two others that are kind of a little bit more off the beaten path, a little bit more obscure, but still both phenomenal games.
I mean, there's
mentioned
1,000
one earlier.
more we can say that are just fantastic. So,
All Stars was so much fun. Yeah, I love how it was brought back. It's a great pick. And then it brought in Lost World or Lost Levels or whatever. Okay, here's my two picks. These are two games I used to have. It's like Godier. I used to know. I used to have these. I don't have them anymore. Maybe I have to tap into Double Mint and try and get them again. But one is one of my favorite puzzle games of all time. I mentioned it a couple weeks ago in obscure games. I'm going with Lost Vikings. I actually called Tom that earlier. Lost Vikings is such a fun game. Premise of the game is 3 Lost Vikings get warped to space, and each one does something different. It's just a fun game. And then the other one, gosh, I love this game so much. I wish I still had it. But I'm going with The Legend of the Mystical Ninja.
Great game.
That was mentioned in the chat
It's
earlier.
such a fun game.
Yeah, my
The
buddy
art style,
Kevin.
the music,
Yeah.
fantastic game. Legend of the Mystical Ninja is how I'm going to finish off my mountain. Andy, I gave you one more, and we've mentioned it about 100 times.
Okay, I'll say it because I think it's the one you're thinking of. It's a fighting game.
No.
Is it? No. Okay, well then I'm not picking the right one. I'll throw another fighting game out there. I love this game a ton. I think I know the other one though that we're gonna go with. It reminds you of our friend Sean.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm not picking that one. I'm gonna go with another fighter. Just the amount that I played this game. I'm going Samurai Showdown.
We talked about that in fighting game. Yep.
Yeah.
Love that game.
All right. Well, our mountains are done. Chris, finish your mountain.
Last one. It's not one I play too often, but really do enjoy when I do play it. Is Super Bomberman.
Yeah, there you go.
Bomberman's underrated.
Someone
Can I
dropped
just
that.
share a quick story? When we were displaced for Hurricane Katrina, we're from New Orleans. I had very few of my games that I brought with me, and I grabbed the double screen, and I had the Bomberman game, and I think I played that 200 hours in a week because I was so bored to death with nothing to do except watching the news and get upset. Played a lot of that double screen Bomberman. It was such a fun game. I like this series a lot. It's underrated.
Yeah,
Bomberman also for our friend Kevin has a pretty good N64 version too. So
it does.
Kevin, I don't know if you've ever played it.
Coinfish dropped his top 4, and it's a fantastic one. Chrono Trigger, Link to the Past, Super Metroid, and Donkey Kong Country. Tom agrees with half of it. Eric agrees with half of it. It's just good picks. Kevin says stop. Kevin, thanks for hanging over there on the Twitch side all night. That is amazing. And we broke the record, guys. 43. New record. We took Steve and Marcelo down. And Steve and Marcelo, FYI, took down Square Pegs and Mort. So that's a big deal. Yeah. So, Jared, your last pick.
Yeah, so
Wait,
he skipped over Tom again.
We skipped over
Time again.
Don't you dare skip to Jared. He'll steal another one from me.
go for it, Tom.
How about Killer Instinct?
Yes, good pick. I love
It's
that.
right here. Cool black disc.
Do I have to say anything else? I mean, it's just it deserves some love.
Speaks for itself.
Yeah.
It was potential and honorable mention if we ran too far down. Great game. Love that game.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. All right. So hopefully Jared was hoping to take that one right now.
No, I do have one that has not been said yet. So I mean, I'm a fan of first-person shooters, and I didn't grow up really doing any PC gaming. So when it comes to like no idea games and whatnot, like I gotta say, Doom would probably be my
Nice.
Rushmore pick to just complete it. Just
That's a
because
good pick. Doom
that
is always a
pick.
good call around here. Good stuff.
The
Yeah.
red cart.
the red
Gosh.
cart is sick. Yeah.
So Koi Fish is saying that Chrono Trigger, I think, if I'm following the chat correctly,
Doom is
that it is a perfect game.
I would agree.
He also says Doom is respectable. The SNES game was decent. Red cartridge, great pick. Yep.
Hmm.
All right, Eric.
All
Finish
right.
the show off right at the 2-hour mark. We did it. Right at the 2-hour mark. We did it.
Pressure's on, Eric. What's it?
All
What's it gonna
right.
be?
I'm going with a LucasArts game.
Later.
It's not Star Wars though.
Yeah.
It's Zombies Ate My Neighbor.
There it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Andy, he did it for you.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
Did I get Andy and I just?
Listen,
It's a redemption story.
Andy didn't make this as rosy. He talks about it a lot. I was considering
I
this.
really like this. I really like this game. Like I said, the Super Nintendo is hard to limit it to just 8 games. It's crazy.
Yeah,
to do
shocked.
that.
You
You're
didn't
gonna
name this
miss
your
them.
top 4, though. Dude, Andy loves this game. So he mentioned it earlier. Real life perspective. He wears the 3D glasses. He could be the main character. We mentioned this last week on games that need a reboot. It would be
Yeah.
so awesome to see this one again.
He said as a
Really kinda
third-person
died
shooter.
after this. But man, hey guys, this is the Rushmore Show, and it's been a blast. Before we head out, thank you, Tom and Chris. Thank you, Jared and Eric. Let's go backwards. Last time we let Tom and Chris go first on the dropping what their channels and everything's about. For everybody that just got here, you may need to get reacquainted with these two. If you've been in the community, you've seen both of the channels and all 4 of these guys. What do you guys got coming up next? What conventions you're going to be at? Any videos you got going? Share your content for us, Jared and Eric, and then you guys are coming up, Tom and Chris.
Yeah, so
Yeah, go for it, Jared.
As far as us, we do have a couple videos in the pipeline, specifically Rocket City Retro Fest, which we were just at a few weeks ago, and it was an awesome convention. We filmed a lot of great content. So we normally drop videos on Fridays at 6. We used to do it way more frequently, but at least we try to hit once a month these days, as things have been pretty busy. But yeah, so definitely check our channel out. We have tons and tons of episodes, though. It's like American Pickers meets like 80s, 90s nostalgia. So I think you'll enjoy it if you haven't checked out our videos.
Hey, let me just stop right now. Bryce, you still out there?
Bryce said he had to go.
Yep.
Did he? Listen, last week I messed up tremendously. And it's the first time I've done this. Bryce asked us to pray for him last week. For the record, I called him, or I texted him and ran a running text. I tried calling him. It didn't go through because he was actually streaming right after. I'm sure he's streaming right now, and he might still see this. But I want to pray for him real quick because he dropped a prayer request. And I didn't pray for him until after we got off, and it was a big deal. If you guys know Bryce has been in the community. He is very open about his mental disabilities, and he's just a great guy. He struggles with a lot of confidence and a lot of things, and there are a lot of trolls out there that keep kind of going after him. And he's had some hard times, some family issues, and we usually pray for him for one of those 3 things, but last week he actually fell and got hurt. So I'm just going to pray kind of just an overarching thing for him. Lord, I just come to you right now, and anybody else in the chat that needs prayer, Lord, but specifically for Bryce, I pray that, Lord, that you just protect him from the evils that are out there, that you allow him to just keep making great content and being who he is, and allowing him to just be an amazing person in the community, allow people to not be bullies, and to see the great person that he really is, and just welcome him in, even through his disabilities and his capabilities. Lord, he's a believer. He loves Christ. He loves you. And Lord, I just pray that you continue to give him blessings. I pray for healing over any of the things that are going on with him in Jesus' name. I'd feel remiss if I didn't do that before we got off. We love Bryce so much.
Yeah,
He's
we
just
do.
a deal here. So with that being said, Eric, I don't know if you want to add to that at all before we go.
No, man. Jared and I, we've been doing this for 4 years now, and just super blessed and thankful for all the support over that time. Man, we never thought we'd hit 100 subscribers, and we're over I think almost 4,500 right now. And so it's just wild that we get to do this for fun and connect with all you guys. And so, yeah, just thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. So
I will say, when Andy and I first started, similar stories, we were like, bro, nobody's going to watch. And then we got duped. We did the whole, like, tell everybody we got this channel. In our first episode, we had like 50 subscribers and like whatever 100. We're like, oh, this is going to be amazing. And then the next week we had like 10 views. And we were like, what the heck? And it wasn't 10 views, but it was just a major drop off. So we were like, oh, yeah, I don't think we'll get any more. And then just kind of having fun and bringing on this format and having the guys like you join us is such a big deal, to allow us just to kind of be chaplains of these conventions and kind of just share the love and see people kind of grow. And, we were watching a person the other day and we were like, man, when we first reached out to them, they had like a couple hundred. Now, they're several thousand, way ahead of us. And it's just one of those really cool things. Hey, Tom and Chris, share Double Mint's, the creation that you guys have, where people can find you, what's your next show,
Chris, go ahead, man.
next whatever, and then we can get out of here.
Yeah, I'll start us off, and Tom, you can close out with the shows you're coming up because you're going to do a little bit more traveling than me this year. But, so we're Double Mint Games. We've had a channel for, I guess probably almost 2 years now. Started off some really trash content, but, we are on a quest to get all of the North American Wii titles. So we go to these conventions. We try to find anywhere from 5 to 10 games to add to the quest. There's like 1,200-ish games in the full library. So we're trying to get that. So you'll see us finding those and stuff to resell on Amazon, whatnot, or wherever at a convention. So our most recent videos have been about our warehouse we just moved into about a month ago, and then coming off of Rocket City Retro Fest as well. You can find us on YouTube, whatnot, Instagram, Facebook, Double Mint Games, anywhere online. You can find us. If you got games to sell, we'd love to buy them from you. Check out our buy list, doublemint.games. We got some really fun stuff we're working on for March. We're adding like 500 games. And we just added a cool AI feature too. Tom, close us out with the shows and tell them a little bit about the AI.
Yeah, I would say one man's trash is another man's trash. So, no, our channel's, it's about the story that Chris, myself, Reed, Ryan, all been a part of. And we're just continuing to build on that and have a good time. That's really what our channel's about. And we're just at Rocket City. Next up is Augusta. We'll be there. We'll also be going to some other things like SoCal, Siege, maybe Midwest, other stuff that's coming up. And this AI feature Chris talks about, we're just keep updating our website. So you can sell us games there if you want or not. Doesn't really matter. Either way, we're happy to just be a part of the community, and it's just been a fun time. So we're just happy to be here.
David says y'all did a big buy from a friend of mine at GCN.
We sure did, yeah.
Grateful for that.
Yeah, his buddy Chris.
We're also grateful. He was awesome.
It was great. It was a great buy. Hopefully, he feels like it was a fair deal. It felt like a fair deal for both of us. So we're excited to be able to, get that good inventory and, be able to use that to support our whatnot shows. And I hope it supported Chris well, David.
Well, guys, it goes without saying, you guys are amazing. The community, you guys are amazing. Thanks for hanging out with us. Pretty much 30 people hanging out with us all night long. This is our show, guys. If anybody in the chat wants to ever be on the channel, you can DM us right down there. Guys, if you guys want to be back on the channel, you find some time to spend a little bit to do some nostalgia therapy, we'd love to have all 4 of you on. again, it's our biggest honor to just kind of hang out with you guys and anybody. Well, the next convention we're going to be at is Morgan City RetroCon. And then after that is St. Tammany Collectors Con. We'll be at Southeast Gaming Exchange. Potentially merge the Michigan Gaming Retro Expo, Retro Gaming Expo. And there's a couple other in there. Louisiana RetroCon in August. But yeah, we'll be at those. Hopefully preaching the word, bringing the word. And if you see us, come say hello. We'd love to do another short or some kind of content with any of you guys and any of you guys in the chat. It's been amazing. Can't wait for March 12th, says David Bryant. That's going to be their next show. We are starting music. This is the end of video games until, let's see, till July and August. And in July and August, we already have almost every week booked, at least with one person. And several people, Monado Max is coming on. Nintendo's coming on. There's Owazrum and RNG are going to be on again. Just a lot of people coming in. They're already playing. We're starting music. Our first one out the box is alternative music. Look out for our announcement for all the episodes coming out for music. Andy, it's been a great show. Thank you guys so much. And we'll see you guys next week. Andy, I think it's time to go. You got anything to say?
It is, and I'm just going to tell everybody good night. Thank you again, Eric, Jared, Tom, Chris. Thank you guys for joining tonight. It was a blast. Thank you for all of the people that were in the chat. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Remember, we're off next week.
Oh, yeah.
Kirk's daughter's
my daughter's getting married, guys.
I'm sure we may do something. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something. We'll shout.
Oh, yeah. We'll probably go live there at one point or another. Probably not at the wedding. My wife and daughter would lose their mind. But we would probably go live something.
I think that, listen, Kirk, since we're starting music, I think we should go around and say, what's your Rushmore wedding songs? We've talked about the topic. It's at a wedding. We should just at least film some content.
That's a hot topic at this wedding. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, tell everybody good night, bro.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for joining. This is the Rushmore Show, where it's all about your top four.
And nothing more.